In this question, we have two forces acting at an angle to each other, and we want the resultant of the forces. Well, this means we're going to need magnitude and direction. So since the forces are 20 newtons and 40 newtons, and they're at a 30-degree angle to each other, we see that we can draw the forces like this with a 30-degree angle in between. We have to put that angle when they're tail to tail. Has to be. Yet, when we add them, we're going to move this 40 Newton force over to here and create a 150 degree angle, the way we've shown right here. Because when we add them, we create a triangle, and using the cosine law with side angle side, the angle that we need to use is 150 degrees. So to determine the resultant force, the first thing we're going to need to do is to determine the magnitude of the resultant. It's just pretty straightforward cosine law opportunity. The magnitude of the resultant is 58.2 newtons. Well, now we want to have the direction of the resultant as well. So we're going to try and figure out this angle right here. And the reason we're going to figure out that angle right there is because that's, in the context of this diagram, above the 20, which means it's between the 20 and the 40, so it's going to give us a reference point for us. So using 58.2 over sine 150, 58.2 over sine 150 equals 40 over sine theta. And when we figure out what theta is, using the sine law and then finally sine inversing, we get 20.1 degrees. So that means that the angle in between here, up from the 20, is 20.1 degrees, approximately. However, we can't say above the 20 Newton force because we don't know that the 40 Newton force wasn't below the 20 Newton force. The question was very general. So we have to give a very general answer, but be as specific as we can without referring to directions like up, down, or left, right, or even north, south, east, and west. So what we have to say is the resultant force is approximately 58.2 newtons in magnitude, and that the direction is 20.1 degrees rotated from the 20 Newton force towards the 40 Newton force.